This is Deducter bringing you Scenario 4 of Grand Campaign 44. This is an optional mission, Poltava, in which you deploy only a fraction of your core, no air units, and it's the easiest mission of this year by far. It's a good opportunity to build up some experience, and perhaps most importantly, this is an excellent opportunity to capture a whole bunch of not auxiliary, a whole bunch of extra core air units, anti-air units rather. There are 4 total, I believe you can get. If you don't want to use them, you can disband them for a significant amount of prestige. Either way, this can be a very lucrative scenario. It is best to avoid dealing with the hordes of Soviet units positioned to the north, to the south, and to the north of Poltava. There is no good that can come from engaging these units, except a colossal waste of time. Instead, I'd rather push my units forward and attack as appropriate. Okay, let's see. First, we'll take out that Tiger tank is still invincible. Let's see, there's some more infantry over there. I mean, there are a number of ways you can approach this location, Poltava. I find the best approach is simply to flank the city from the north and the south. But your mileage may vary. Let's see. Alright. Whoops. Well, that was a mistake. Well, whatever. I meant to bombard it first, obviously. Still works, though. Don't have enough artillery. And there are no major Soviet counterattacks that I need to worry about. So I'll simply position my units in a forward manner. That'll be that. Right. Probably should have scouted this out first. Okay, wow, this is a little trickier than I expected. Without mass attack bonuses, T-34s can be quite tough. The real question is, why would I bother trying to attack that unit just yet? Oh, the other thing I want to mention is I upgraded my Panzer IV-G to the Panzer IV-J. It is like the Panzer. I mean, the way I differentiate the unit is the Panzer IV-J has excellent fuel. Considerably more than Panzer IV-H. It also is cheaper, as is correct, since that was a streamlined version of the Panzer IV, but It has the same armor, but it doesn't have the side skirts, so close defense is lower. Plus, it had a manual turret, so its initiative is one lower. I think this is a appropriate, historically accurate differentiation between the units, but the real question here is, let's take a look. Okay, there's another T-34 there. That's all I needed to know. Wow, this is a quandary. Let me think. Using the right retreat rule, that unit would retreat onto a river, not what I want. I can attempt to kill the SMG infantry. At least force it into a more favorable position. I really don't want to put my Panther in a forest like that. That is not a good idea. Because T-34 initiative will be equalized. That's not good. But I guess I may not have a choice. So be it. That's a lot more tanks than I remembered. Alright, no problem. I'll deal with them all. I upgraded Martyr 2 to Yag Panther, which is my favorite anti-tank unit. It has the perfect mix of firepower, speed, 6 move. Firepower is the long-barreled 88mm gun, so it's the same as the King Tiger. But since it's an anti-tank gun, its initiative is 3 lower. Excellent defenses, 20 ground defense. I mean, this unit is fantastic against everything except infantry. I love the unit. Let's see, what's the spotting on this? Well, let's move this here. Okay. Let us hope the T-34-85 doesn't attack the Panther in the forest, because without the initiative advantage, that's not good. Alright. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to put artillery cover there. Good thing about the side skirts, huh? Only took 2 damage. That was kind of a silly mistake. Plus, yeah, defense hero. Let's check the combat log for that. The kill was estimated at 22%, so it's exactly right. Perfect. I do feel that the side skirt effect might be a little too powerful. I may have to reduce it. But then again, I mean, reduction by 1 is probably correct. But then again, that makes the side skirts less useful. So I don't know. It's a tricky position. This unit did have defense hero, so that is something. can let the carnage begin. Huh. Surprised by that result. Well, that's fine. Well, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. That's actually a big problem that I didn't kill that T-34 off. Damn. Wow. This is a problem. Because now I'm going to have a very hard time crossing the river. Great. It's not impossible to cross the river. I want to cross the river here then. Know what I'm going to have to do. But I don't like it. Alright. Meanwhile, some of my units will continue the advance here. That T-34 can get onto the swamp. I don't like that. Why don't I position my units to cross the swamp? That makes the most sense. Put more infantry in the south because there is more rough terrain here for when I cross the river. Alright, this is gonna have to do. Alright. See, this is really not good, but we can still force a crossing. Just need to bring a ton of artillery to bar that position. QB1C is also pretty tough. Then, once we do that, we can force a crossing. Send some of my best units to force the crossing. And there should be little to fear. This isn't quite how I wanted to do the crossing though. I was hoping for more favorable arrangement, but Yak Panther is invincible against pretty much all Soviet tanks. Even the Joseph Stalin tank, once this unit gets a bit more experience, because it gets +3 initiative on defense in conjunction with its super gun, it's got nothing to fear. It's the new Panther, basically. But the Panther tank soon enough will no longer be invincible. In fact, it will be quite vulnerable, depending on the situation, to certain types of Soviet attacks. Now here we see, for instance, the fatal flaw of these two T-34s. They are stuck bad terrain. That is a flaw you can take advantage of. Let's see here. Right. Right. This will do. Next, the order of attack matters. Ah! Wow, what tremendously good luck for that KV-1C. Tremendously good luck. Okay, well, that's no good. Looks like you'll get a free attack on my Stug. I'll bully for it. I was hoping to be able to position my infantry a better way, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Alright. Okay, a bit of bad luck, but at the end of the day, also irrelevant. Let's shift as many units across the river as I can. I'll even shift this Stug over. No need to attack there. And let us continue. That didn't go so bad. Alright, this time I'll destroy it. Huh. Man, this unit is really annoying. Finally. Alright. One, two. No, that's not gonna work. The good news is we've mostly broken through here. Bad news is a lot of my units are still a bit stuck. In the north, I've deployed more heavy tanks, whatnot, because there is a lot more open terrain. In the south, more infantry, because there's a lot more close terrain. Pretty self-explanatory. Still, let me think. That's no good. That's no good at all. Alright, this is what we're gonna have to do. T-34 has spotting on my recon unit, which would tempt that T-34 out to attack. That's no good. Boy. Well, I may not have a choice in this matter. Ugh. The odds are so unfavorable. Okay, I don't think I played this correctly. Oh well. I don't think I played this correctly at all. I shouldn't have moved that Panzer II out there. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause to think now. And I am back. Alright. So, after careful consideration, I cannot think of a single thing that I could do to remedy the situation here. Originally, now I remember what my plan was to move this infantry to where the Panzer IV is, and this infantry up to where the Panther is. But now, I have no choice. But to arrange my units differently. This is bad for many reasons. Ugh. Not the least of which is that I am going to have trouble now with this Panzer II. It will attract attention from that T-34. This T-34 will repair back to full. All sorts of messy issues. But, alas, that cannot be changed. Nevertheless, let's see. I feel good enough about making this assault here. Further out we can press, better. Since I need to start shifting some units over. Crossed the river in force. That's about the only good thing I can think of. That's exactly the problem I want to avoid. Alright. Facing the north, situation is acceptable. Let's see. This is also part of the problem. How am I gonna conduct an assault across the river like this? Situation is highly unfavorable. So I'm gonna have to pause and think. Okay, and I am back. I will have to do what I can here. Terrible luck. Wow, Nothing that can be done about that. A T-34 is going to cross here to attack this position. That's pretty obvious. Damn. There are unfortunately few good options here. Oh well. Alright, in the north, the situation is much better. So that's good. Let's see. This next part is a little tricky. There is a danger in doing this. First off, the Panther tank is no longer invincible. Although I guess I could tempt the T-34 to attack the Panzer II Lukes instead. I'm not gonna do that. Alright. This could have gone better. Alright. This did go reasonably well. Alright. That's a lot of T-34s, but there is a KV-1C here that is vulnerable to surrender tactics. I would be foolish not to take advantage of that. Let me think. Alright, I know what the best course of action is. I don't think I can force a surrender with just artillery alone. What I need to do is attack. Once it's sufficiently weakened, now I have a reasonable chance to force a surrender. Not necessarily the best chance, though. Which we'll have to do. Yeah. Well, that's okay. I can live with that. Okay. Mass attack on us. Correct utilization of the mass attack bonus is critical to a successful campaign. Or I should say it's critical to minimizing losses. There's still a way. Excellent. Let's see. If I retreat this unit here, 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 here. Perfect. Alright, as for the southern pincer, my forces are somewhat stuck. This Tiger tank is fairly useless there, might as well withdraw it. And I'll deal with the T-34 soon enough. In that force, I wish it had been finished off though. Resupply that, this over. Alright, this will have to do. Huh, that's interesting. The SMG infantry moved up. Oh, that's a good use of the anti-tank gun. Ah, I can't believe I didn't see that. Could have put the Panzer II Lukes, I think, to block it. Oh well. That's okay. It'll gain that its experience fast enough. Let me pause the thing to see how I can finish off all of these T-34s. I think that's it for Soviet armor in the north. I mean, there might be some that could attack from this direction, but I mean, let's say in between these two rivers here. So, let me think. Unfortunately, I am not 100% sure I can finish off all the Soviet tanks this turn, but I can still do some tricks. I am not out of tricks yet. Step 1. Damn. Good enough. Well, that didn't go well. Okay. That's okay, I can live with that result. Man, this is really not going well. Oh, that was not my plan at all. It looks like I won't be able to finish off the T-34s. Furthermore, that I am in some trouble, actually. Huh. Ugh. The original plan was to put this unit here, and then if I could have finished the T-34s off, at least established enough of a zone of control, there would be nothing to worry about, but that T-34 was very resistant to damage. Now I'm in a quandary. There are no good moves to make. Stug in particular is vulnerable. I guess I have no choice. Okay, okay. I see what I have to do. I see what I have to do. do not want to get attacked by that T-34-48. Put this unit here. Next. Good. I'm gonna have to put a sacrificial unit here for the T-34-48 to attack. This Panzer too loose. I need to resupply this. This is not a great set of moves, but I'm gonna have to live with it. No choice. Alright, here in the south, the situation is not too much better, I'm afraid. I'm just gonna have to advance very slowly. One interesting thing to note is that my elite infantry actually has reasonable odds, even attacking on a river, but I don't like to do that since I can't provide sufficient artillery support and SMG infantry in my mod. First of all, there's the 43 variant, which is incredibly tough. Its only weakness is its low initiative. 2, which even the basic infantry have 3, but it has 2 spotting, so I can't put it on the river. I am like 60% sure there are no other tanks, but I've been wrong plenty thus far, so... Oh wait, here's something I can do here. I can finish off this annoyance. I can use the bridge engineer to actually do this. Now I'm going to leave this unit here. Alright, that'll have to do for now. These anti-aircraft guns will be invaluable for dealing with American bombers that will show up soon enough. Actually, it didn't go too badly. I can live with that result. I can also live with this result very easily. Alright. Excellent. Some mass attack bonuses going. And we start clearing out this sector. It's good to send some infantry around to flank. Resupply these units. And of course we'll move my recon unit out. Oh, this is now in damn. That was a bit of a mistake. But I can live with that particular mistake. And there's no point in sending a Tiger tank south. Keep the Tiger tank here. Alright. In the north, the situation is much, much better. let's deal with the guards. That's okay. Let's see. What was the plan I had here? I was going to use that unit. Stug is easily finished off. My infantry to open my get attack. That unit is so cheap. Excellent. All right. Oh, there's Soviet artillery there? There's a lot of Soviet artillery there, right. That's no good. Well, that was bad luck. Unit had a defense 3, infantry 2. Bah, let's see. Kill chance was 14%. My kill chance was 26%. Well, artillery is a way of mitigating luck. I'm taking a lot more damage than I thought I would this scenario. This unit is getting beat up. This is an easy scenario, but I probably should have done more to try to minimize loss. Bah. Well, nothing that can be done about this at this point. To press on. Ugh, rugged defense. That happens on occasion to your infantry, 9% chance. You can see during rugged defense, AI's unit fights with its ground defense, whereas my unit fight with my close defense. I have a gazillion bonuses, but even so, it was not so great. Most critically, I lost all those overstrength points. This is why overstrength infantry, well, really good, I feel, is at least somewhat balanced, because overstrength Tiger 2 almost never, ever loses strength points unless you use it in a horrendous manner, like parking it in close terrain next to 3 guards infantry with no artillery support, or neglecting anti-air cover completely and just letting the Soviets bomb it over and over again. Unless you do something like that, Tiger 2 pretty much, at least an overstrength point, will never lose strength points. Hence, I had to make it extraordinarily expensive. Infantry, I feel, is better balanced. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I think it's pretty good. Let me just think. What do I want to do here? Oh, I'm not going to be able to break through there anytime soon. So, the SMG infantry survives. Meanwhile, whoops. The south. My infantry are still good enough, I'm pretty sure, to withstand an attack or two. Close to range. But this battle is not going as well. I hope. It's ironic, right? In the hard battles, I pay so much more attention to everything than in the easier battles. This unit's gonna get annihilated by these regulars in close terrain. Why did I even bother to capture that flag? At least it's our auxiliary unit. Now I'm gonna get a horde of regulars to attack me. I don't want to fight all these units. It's a massive waste of time. Bah. Over here, I'm gonna have to shift. The Pioneer out of the way, at least temporarily. At the very least, I can weaken this SMG infantry sufficiently that poses less of a threat. Yeah, I'll be able to take that city next turn. Good. Really? KV-85? This is a disaster. Okay. This is a massive disaster. The plan now is to run. Because I have absolutely zero interest in finding these units. Okay, we're going to entrench ourselves in the forest here. T-34 or not, it's not going to attack into the forest. Or KV-85. I mean, the mission briefing tells you to stay away from the periphery. It's good advice. I urge you to take it. Now we have a crisis. That SMG infantry could attack. I wouldn't like that at all. Great. Great. I'm even gonna run that unit out. Well, let's make a hasty attack through here using zone of control rules. I can at least entrench myself fairly well. Don't really need artillery cover against tanks. I do need artillery fire over there. Start transferring infantry ASAP. Transfer this unit. This unit is pretty safe from spotting right now. There is a unit there that can spot me. I'm not going to move this unit out yet. Alright, this is going to have to do. Here the situation is much improved. Capture that X fairly painlessly. Excellent. American bombers will show up soon enough. Can't take too long here. Let me think. No spotting. It's very dangerous. Let me think. Alright, I got it. I know what to do. Excellent. Best not to use up my ammo. Wait, no, I can use this to provide close support, but it's not at full strength. Yeah. Entrenchment of 3. I could get this unit over to attack. But this unit has excellent soft attack. I mean, all of this is kind of dubious. Oh, okay, that makes my decision simple. Then I do not want to attack with this because I want to provide as much artillery cover as I can. Move this down. I also want to move my best infantry there for fairly obvious reasons. This will capture this hex. Excellent. American bombers will start showing up soon enough. Best to be ready when that happens. Oh, I didn't see that. Right. The correct move would have been to put the Grenadier where that KV-85 is. At least that didn't end up too badly. Okay. It's not a complete disaster. As you can see, the performance of green infantry is dubious at attacking KV-85 would accomplish little. But I could bring a second infantry down, and that would help finish it off. Alright. Remember, in every crisis, there is an opportunity. It's good to remember. Not suppressed enough. These engineers are incredibly difficult to root out. Ugh. I feel like I need to provide additional anti-tank support. That's better. As you can see, the performance difference is night and day. That T-34-85 will probably choose to attack that, but oh, that's no good. SMG infantry could choose to attack. There are a few good solutions here. Protecting my elite, my best infantry, I feel, is more important in this case. So we'll have to do that. And so because of the AI's attack orders, I mean, any number of things could happen. but I feel reasonably confident about this. Basically, I anticipate this SMG infantry will attack, then this one will attack. If I get unlucky, I might lose my unit. I don't think I actually activated reform units. I better do that now. And this particular T-34 should not attack, I think. Well, you can also take advantage of the AI's movement order. That unit won't move out of the victory hex. So, there is a way around this. It's called sacrificing a recon unit. I think that's an acceptable move. Okay, we'll do that. That should save me. Good. Meanwhile, I continue to capture more units. American bombers should show up like now. I don't know why it's taking so long. Clearly, the worst enemy there is the artillery. Also, there is an opportunity to enforce a surrender. Yeah, that's good. Last but not least, we'll park as many remaining units around anti-aircraft guns as possible. American bombers will cluster around this area. So, let's see how my predictions work out. Recon units are very durable to attack. Although admittedly that was still great luck, but they can't really do much in return. So, and they cost a lot. So I think it's reasonably well balanced. I do need to get my way across this river and get to the last armory, though. There are two more here. They're good to have. Meanwhile, this is a flak 40. So, okay. Meanwhile, let me pause to think. And I am back. For now, we'll focus on shooting down a few bombers. Doing what damage I can, at least. these entrenched Soviet positions are very difficult to take. Let's see here. I could withdraw all my units, but I don't think there's... I mean, there is a way to withdraw them. If I put them here, there will be no spotting. They'll be safe. That's probably the way to go. Let's do that. Let's see. Next. Right, I should move these units out. Well, there's nowhere to go. That's not good for the Panther. It's super vulnerable to air attack, and then... Oh man, that is really not good for the Panther. Okay, I got lucky there. Yeah, I couldn't move its bombering range because what would happen is the bomber hit the Panther, anti-tank gun for its Panther into the forest. Panther got killed. I am playing very poorly. Ugh. Well. What choice do we have but to continue? Knights cross with oak leaves. Not bad. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Might take a little while before I can shoot down all these targets. All right. Better concentrate fire and try to take down that one first. The one set to repair, although looks like I'm not going to be able to do it. Unless I get lucky, which I almost certainly won't. Alright, now it's time to cross the river here in the south. Which is not easy. I'm going to need more time to get my troops in position. There are plenty of Soviet tanks and whatnot still on the other side of the river. Oh, looks like I would have been able to kill that unit on the airfield, but that was luck. I'm okay with that. Let us concentrate some more anti-aircraft fire to take care of that position. Otherwise, my troops will just mill about here for a little while before they have to advance their way over the river. All right. Plenty of time left. Next, we'll advance across the river. There's a lot more Soviet tanks than I thought there would be. Damn. No problem. Good, that'll do. Let's start bombarding those guards over there. Weaken some entrenchment is always good. And then we will simply continue. Let's shift the Yak Panther south too. This might take a little more while to break through. Okay, let's focus fire down these particular... Oh, I'm using... As you can see, I've updated the new patch, which allows you to selectively target the air units much more efficiently with anti-aircraft guns. You just have to be aerial view, if you would. You use the tab button to switch between ground and aerial view, and you can selectively target your units very carefully. Plenty of time to finish them off. For now, we'll concentrate on the breakthrough. KV-1C is putting up quite a fight. Which is very annoying. Weaken the entrenchment there soon enough. Right. Finally. I'm in good position to finish out that KV-1C. All right. Can't occupy the city just yet. Alright, 2 more SMG infantry and engineer. No problem. Only a few bombers left. Alright. Just have to capture the last airfield, the last armory. Make sure I get the bonus units. And then I can finish off the last bombers, and that'll be that. And that's it. I should be able to get the bonus units next turn, unless the SMG infantry moves in to block me. Even if it did, not a problem. Let me concentrate my anti-aircraft guns in the north. I do not want to kill that bomber just yet, because I want my bonus units. Let's see. Yep, got my bonus unit. I'm happy. Let's end this scenario now. And that should get me decisive victory. Well, since I'm here, might as well finish off this grouping of Soviets. and I have zero interest in attacking or seizing any of the other flags. I'm pretty comfortable exactly where I am. So, decisive victory. As you can see, large amounts of units still left on the map. I have zero interest in engaging them. I captured all the bonus units, so that's what matters to me. Alright. Yes. Well, these units, or similar units, will show up in the next scenario with 3 stars or... Well, actually, it's usually 3 stars or less. There are very few units that are 4 stars. There are a few, I think. A few special named heroes. But anyway, thank you for watching, and onward to the